Oh, that is awesome. What happens in Vegas apparently lasts 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of funny. So just being able to just now have that little connection is just amazing.
Me, I usually only use one player the whole game. I try to abuse, so I might get Damian Lillard and just try to score 60 with him.
Giannis is too overpowered on 2K, by the way. It's just impossible to defend against him.
Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. And for the Mavericks. And we're in the home stretch of the season. The team's looking for a ring, Grant. What's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh and, of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Marbury. To the left wing. Fires the three. He can't get it to go. Knocks it loose. The shot off that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Parker. It's tipped. Pass to Chamberlain. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Parker, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Miller. 5 to shoot. Here's Marbury. Parker defending. Shot's good by Marbury.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Kicks it out to Parker. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gone. Just 2 for 4 from the floor.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's Chamberlain. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Gets the three to fall.
3 points. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Parker. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And the Mavericks, another three. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Chamberlain, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Stojakovic loves knocking it down from behind the arc, especially that corner three right in his wheelhouse.
Outside Hardaway. Parker left side. The rebound by Whiteside.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Hardaway. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Ball's going up the court. Shot's good by Marbury. He's got 6. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Griffin slams it in.
A little extra spice on that one from Griffin, showing off his athleticism for all the fans.
Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, oh, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Miller. There's the drive. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's Stojakovic. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. No luck on that one. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Here's Marbury. He's got 6. Here's Miller. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Parker. Here's Ilgauskas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Comes up empty down low. The Spurs have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Miller can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Chamberlain pulls it in.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Marbury, defended by Hardaway. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Hardaway, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Parker outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Parker's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Parker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so in the game for the Spurs. Here's Miller. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 17.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Garland. Griffin passes to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Over to DeRozan. And it's Fox missing. San Antonio has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Here's Marbury. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And it's DeRozan missing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Garland. 4-3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Here's Miller. He's got 17. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That one's on Rose. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
At the line for 1.
The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Garland, the pass to Rose. Fox for 3. Rebound San Antonio. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Pass to Camby. Lets it fly. Corey gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 15.
You know, this is where Ori is most effective, I think. His confidence, firing off the catch, off the charts.
And the shot is good by Garland.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Outside Johnson. Pass to DeRozan. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. That one goes in. DeRozan's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The shot. Rose can't connect.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Driving inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
And Dallas calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Defended by DeRozan. Here's Malone. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Got it from about 16 feet.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
And here is DeRozan. Right side Johnson. No one near him. Again, the Spurs score.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Offline with a 3. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. DeRozan outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Rose. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Garrett Rose at the line for 2.
And he drops it first. So both teams changing it up here. And so Rose knocks them both down. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Tim Hardaway has a really nice skill set. A nightly double-double threat thanks to his scoring and dime-dropping ability.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Parker's checked in. Hardaway hits them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Minute 32 left in the second period. Here's Malone. Can't connect from short range.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Ilgauskas. Defended by DeRozan. Inside. The 11-footer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. The kick out to Johnson. All alone. Again, the Spurs score.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here's Parker. He has 6. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ilgauskas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And for San Antonio, their shooting has been incredible. 72%. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bull. DeRozan outside. Pass to Thomas. 4 on the clock. From deep, Johnson. The Mavericks pull it in. Parker outside. Here's Ilgauskas. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's San Antonio with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots have come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good first half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
Get out of your seat and on your feet.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Hardaway, the pass to Parker. Back to Hardaway. Now here's Parker. The D's right on him. Looking to end this cold spell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
San Antonio ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
On the court for San Antonio. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Hardaway finds Griffin. Six to shoot. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Down low. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for San Antonio. One shot.
The Mavericks shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, it's stolen away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. He rifled that one in from distance. He's got 6.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Great job.
Here's Ilgauskas. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Up top, Parker. From the top of the key, he buries it. Parker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Out to the wing. Here's Miller. They grab their own miss. Stolen by Parker. Pass to Hardaway. From 11 feet away, Miller pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Stojakovic, defended by Hardaway. Here's Miller, 6 on the shot clock. That one no good, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Parker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Parker's got 10 points in the game. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Griffin passes to Parker. Now here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Miller. And he gets the bucket. He's got 24.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The 3-ball. Shots good by Marbury.
A confident and fearless three-point shooter. Marbury not afraid at all to take the long-range shots.
Hardaway on the wing. Fires it. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Parker. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. They need this. Griffin. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Miller. 27 points for him. Pass to Marbury. Over to the wing. Here's Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Here's Rose. Knocks down the step-back J.
Well, you can tell Rose has really steadily worked on this, shooting it with so much more confidence.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Pass to Miller. Here's Stojakovic. Spurs need to get one up here. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 29 now.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
San Antonio foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter here. Count it.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Miller. From behind the arc. He drops it from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Garland, the pass to Rose. And here's Fox. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. He got a piece of it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pass to Rose. Garland against Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. From deep three-point range. And so the San Antonio Spurs don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Spurs shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Derrick Rose is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's ABC in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. So it's the Mavericks now. And he's going for the oop here. And he jams it home with authority.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Now Johnson. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level. Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate can be. Gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Rose can't connect. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. Really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
No good on the quick 3. For Dallas, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Marion, it's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DeRozan. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Fox outside. Here's Miles. Pass to Malone. Tries again. The rebound by Ori.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Back to DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan launches it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Fox double team. Pass to Miles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Dallas no good that time either. For San Antonio, they've got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. He buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Basket counts.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. DeRozan with the ball. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Marion. Misses the 3. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Left side, Johnson. Releases, and he drains the quick shot.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Spurs shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Out left to the wing. Now here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Pass to Camby. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And it's blocked.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
Marion. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Johnson. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Outside Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Thomas. A minute 53 left in the game. Here's Bull. Lets it go from deep. Miles with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Marion, defended by DeRozan. Unloads. Dallas again missing.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for B.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Johnson with a bucket.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
The three. Bull grabs the board. Right side Johnson. Takes a three. Nails it from three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
And I wasn't kidding. I really did get it.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move, a wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. I said, maybe I can use this. Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Miller. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Nikola Jokic. English is out there with Jason Kidd. And it's DJ.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Marbury. Miller outside. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Marbury. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Chamberlain, no good. And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Pass to English. Here's Kidd. 3-pointer. And here is DJ. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's guarded closely. Here's Whiteside. It's blocked. And he recovers it. Jokic against Chamberlain. And there's the pass to Miller. From outside the arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Jokic against Whiteside. Defended by Stojakovic. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel.
San Antonio ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Kidd. Poked away. Here's Marbury. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. Right wing. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good on the three-point shot.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Pass to Stojakovic. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Marbury. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Now here's Kidd. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Chamberlain with the block.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Marbury passes to Stojakovic. Now here is Miller from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Jokic kicks to English. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Whiteside. Miller, the pass to Camby. And stolen by DJ. Here's Heinrich. Banked in off the glass.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And a wide open look for DJ. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Evans, he's checked in for Portland.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazers, Evans.
Here's McDaniel. Camby with the block. Miller surveying the floor. Here's Stojakovic. Out to Miller for three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Trailblazers trail by 7. Evans inside. Covered by Miller. Good D by Miller. Passes it to Marbury. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Roy checked in for Chamberlain.
Your Blazers youth dance team.
Pass to Heinrich. It's tipped. Here's McDaniel. And the layup falls.
They played some heads-up basketball. Heinrich finds a way to get his guys set up.
Spurs leading by 8. Here's Marbury. Miller outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Trailblazers ball.
.110 left in the first quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Evans. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Great D that time from Stojakovic.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Heinrich against Johnson. Outside Stojakovic. And it's DJ with the rebound. It's stolen by Johnson. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Stojakovic kicks to Miller. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 14 points for B.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
3, Pippen. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Knocked loose. Ori kicks to Camby. And here's Miller outside. And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's dance time in Portland here.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Jason Kidd is out there with English. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's DJ. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Miller with a wide open look. The shot comes out, and the Trailblazers going the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Carson, he's checked in for the Spurs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Kidd passes to English. Back to Kidd. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. And it's DJ missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And good that time. Carson's got his first 2 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Now, here is Stojakovic. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a stroke.
It's amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
That was the 2K drop, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Takes the three. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio leading by 10. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the three ball is good. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts.
Here's English. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Jokic kicks to Kidd. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kidd's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
And the pass to Marbury. Kidd against Chamberlain. He dishes it to Whiteside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by English.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Miller's checked in for Carson. And English gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Miller outside from deep three-point range. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pippen, the pass to Kidd. That one off the back iron and out.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
DeRozan's shot is off. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Here's English. Buries it down low. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Knocked away. Marbury passes to Miller. Oh, Whiteside in position.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now Chamberlain. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good for Miller. McDaniels checked in for Portland. Heinrich comes in for Jason Kidd. Stojakovic, he's checked in for the Spurs.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
Here's Miller. It's deflected and stolen by English. Heinrich with it. It's picked up by Whiteside. The shot by Heinrich no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Jumps up, and Jokic slings it in.
And when you leave someone open on Heinrich's team, he is going to find them truly a selfless play.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Marcus Camby is checked in for the Spurs. A minute 42 left in the first half. Here's Marbury, guarded by Heinrich. Got a piece of it. Pippen with the steal. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. That one falls. Now it's just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Chamberlain. Plays it up and banks it in. Chamberlain got 5 points so far.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
First game for the Spurs. They pick up the W against Dallas. Heinrich passes to Pippen. And here is English. Pass to McDaniel. Lock at 6. Pippen against Stojakovic for the 3. Pippen, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Miller. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
To the right side. Camby passes to Marbury. Fires for 3.
And with his strength, lateral quickness, and that 7'3" wingsman, Pippen is an exceptional defender.
And so it's San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
I thought they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Fans, have a big round of applause.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. B has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come
from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Chamberlain is out there with Whiteside, and it's Stojakovic, and it's Miller, and it's Marbury in at the point.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Trailblazers with possession here, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Outside Kidd. Defended by Stojakovic. Shot clock at 6. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Kidd. Now, here is Chamberlain. He has 5. Marbury. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And here we go again, heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Kidd's got 8 points.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
There's a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Trailblazers trail by 5. DJ dishes the Kidd. Defended by Stojakovic. Fires top of the key. Rebound San Antonio. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. Stojakovic with it. Pass to Marbury. Knocks it loose. Kidd with the steal. Chamberlain with the block. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Evans, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Trailblazers, Evans.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Portland no good that time either.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
I tell you what, they've got a nice motivation for him over on the bench. He keeps this 4th turnover already.
And the Spurs making a change here. Horry's checked in.
Robert Horry.
Feeds to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass. It truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Here's Marbury. There's the pass to Stojakovic. San Antonio again missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And stolen by DJ. And now the fast break. English with the ball. And English with the stuff.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break plays.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in the half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
The Spurs making a switch here. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
San Antonio foul.
And Portland making a change here. Pippen's checked in.
Second team foul. Now the lineup for your trailer.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
Here is Miller. Trailblazers knocking down the tray.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Kidd against Johnson. And here's Miller. 21 points in the game.
Number 7. First personal foul. First team.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
McDaniels checked in for Portland. Heinrich comes in for Jason Kidd. Tries from 10. And it's Evans missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
For Portland, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And DJ throws it down.
You've gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Johnson against Heinrich. Johnson attacking and stolen by DJ. Kicks to Heinrich.
2 minutes remaining
to the paint. Here's DJ, and DJ throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Johnson. The Blazers getting the bucket. Left side, DeRozan, tipped away. Stolen by Evans. And now Portland on the break. Here's McDaniel. And the rebound collected by Horry. Horry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Inside. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by DJ. DJ's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Johnson. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. DeRozan passes to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Jokic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Spurs also with the sub. Carson's checked in. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Johnson. Heinrich kicks to Pippen. Pass to McDaniel. Now DJ. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Pippen. Deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Horry's got his 6th rebound on the night, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Nice D from Kimby. He can't get that one to fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs out in front, leading by just 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jokic is out there with DJ. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's English. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kid reads defenders so well and always able to compromise.
Second free throw, no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
DeRozan finds Johnson. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
English left side. Back to Jokic. The shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Here's Carson. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Carson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Outside DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Spurs lead by 3.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Jokic inside. Can be on him. Jokic, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Carson passes to Orr. Johnson outside. Over Kidd. Johnson can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's DJ. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul. At the line for your...
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes here for the Spurs. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Marcus Camby. And Chamberlain subbed in for Orr. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 1-point game. Johnson, the pass to Carson. Kicks it out to Johnson. The pass to DeRozan. Pass to Chamberlain. 6 to shoot. No good from outside. The Trailblazers on offense. To take the lead. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
San Antonio calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Kicks it to Kidd from the arc. Here's Jokic. And another shot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Miller's checked in for Carson. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Kidd. Passes it to Stojakovic. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Portland is gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. English on the wing. Covered by Miller. Jokic trying to free himself up. And DJ throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
And that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Shots good by Miller.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside, English. Pass to Jokic. He kicks to DJ. And it's off the back rim. No good. Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the inside. Chamberlain lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now a three-point Spurs lead.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The pass to Miller.
In the game, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. The dish now to Stojakovic. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Getting involved when it counts. Whiteside getting it done.
Down low. They need this. And the jam by English.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Miller outside. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Lets the three fly, and he's good on the three ball.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Miller outside, over English. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Portland is gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through. For his team.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Miller dishes to Chamberlain. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create contact.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
The Spurs taking 2 shots.
Chamberlain hits them both.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
It's time for some T-shirts. Here they come. All right, 6 man, get on your feet and make some noise.
English against Miller. English with no one around. It falls!
He is just tearing them to shreds here tonight. And the thing about English, even when he's having a game like this, he's never going to get on that emotional roller coaster. He doesn't get in your face. It's just another night at the office.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Marber. He's covered by Kidd. It counts.
Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's what you take.
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Deep 2 from Stojakovic. They get it again.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Frank, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, you guys won the hustle board in the second half, so what changed?
We just told ourselves we cannot lose at home, right? We cannot lose in front of these fans. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you very much. And that's it. We just didn't want to lose at home.
Well, that's why they call it home court advantage, right, man? Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.